Hi, Tigers. It's Mrs. McCarver, and it's time for today's reading lesson. This week, we've been talking about books and how we can get a good idea before we read of what our book will be about, and when we're done reading the book, how we can figure out what it was mostly about. Sometimes, though, that's a little tricky. So today, I'd like to teach you a way that you can talk about books with other people and help each other figure this out. So, when we're reading, most of the time we're reading by ourselves and we're thinking through these questions that we learned this week. At school and even at home, after you're done reading, you can talk or read together with a partner. You might have a partner at school that you talk to, or it could be someone at home, like mom, dad, brother or sister, or even a friend. Sometimes when we're reading, we ask ourselves what this book is mostly about, we don't know, or it's hard to think about it by ourselves. So our partner can help us. Our partner can help us by asking questions like, how do the pages in your book fit together? When we ask our partner that, it helps them to think about all the things in their book. So I'd like you to watch me work with my partner to help me figure out how the pages in my book fit together. All right, friends, this is my partner, Miss Long, and she's going to help me with a book that I've been reading this week. My book was called So Big. So when I looked at the title and the cover, I knew the title was So Big, and there's this really big chair on it. So I thought maybe this book was going to be about big chairs. But then, when I was reading it, it had a big hat, and a big coat, and a big bag, and lots of big things like a bowl. So I was really kind of confused that I didn't know it was about what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be about a chair.
So how do the pages of your book fit together?
Well, it had all these different things, like the bowl and the spoon, but then when I got to the last page, it had all of those things from each page, and this really big man right here, like a giant, like those were his things.
So then the book is all about the giant's things, right? That's why everything is so big, because he's so big?
Oh, that makes sense. Before, when I was looking at the pages, I didn't really know whose stuff that was, but then when I looked at the end and saw all his things, I could tell it was all the giant's things. That makes sense.
And everything is so big.
Everything is. Thanks for helping me figure that out, reading partner.
You're welcome.